All right, everybody, welcome to class. If you can't tell, I'm dressed for success today. Did this hairstyle upon request. Feel like a real schoolboy, you know? I don't know, maybe it's sexier in some way than something that's just out of pocket sexy, you know? Sometimes maybe it's sexier to pull out a pen than a dildo out of your pocket, right? Anyways, here's kind of what I got going on today is this passage right here. And it's actually the beginning of what I read today. I mean, I read this much today, but the part that I want to actually point out is at the very beginning. It's only within this much of reading, so from where I was last time. And it goes like this. It says, when you learn how to love yourself, there is something inside of you that starts to change. They say nothing can grow without the light, but they haven't seen the garden growing inside of me. That started with a lot of darkness and a little bit of hope. The light can't help anything if the seed isn't planted first. And what that sort of makes me feel is like that whole idea that I gave of where I ask if you believe things come from power. They come from a place of order. They come from a place of knowledge or truth, right? And this idea of reducing all things to coming from a place of feeling, I think is sort of like the dark. The dark is a place of feeling. It's a place that we are connected not by the lines that we can see, but by our ability to actually push ourselves. The darkness is just like the ability for us to actually stretch. The moment that we reach the end of our stretch is where the darkness actually begins to come into view. And maybe our lives are like this continual stretch. And though maybe the more that we actually stretch, the more that near the end, we get near the light when there's almost no dark. Maybe the darkness is life. Maybe life is feeling, you see? And maybe that's the best way to say and end this poetically. Hold in.